Hello. So, it is time for week 9 of GSC Season 4. This week we're against HawaiianShaymin. HawaiianShaymin is doing the best in the league at this current point. And after our loss last week, my goal of actually getting a buy-through top cut is actually looking slim. So, we might be doing a bit of fun stuff this week. Their team is actually really scary. It consists of Mega Morwile, Rillaboom, Latias, Nidoqueen, Crobat, Jellicent, Miltank, Alolan Persian, Pachirisu, and Blaziken. It's not hard to see why they've been doing so well. Latias has been doing a lot of work for them. Mega Morwile is obviously just insanely strong, really doesn't have many, if any, switch-ins. Or consistent ones, for that matter. Normally this is where I'd like my Weezing, but someone took that from me. Rillaboom's obviously crazy good, and Nidoqueen's it's super crazy versatile. Obviously we've been using Nidoqueen ourselves recently. We know how good it is. Jellicent's super bulky annoying, Miltank's super bulky annoying, Crobat's super annoying, Persian's their dark type, but honestly I think that can work against Dragapult. Plus they've got Mega Morwile as well, which is not exactly something I want to be staying in against with Dragapult because of Sucker Punch. So there's a lot going on. There's got a lot of good offense and defense combined, so it's not going to be easy to break. So the team we're bringing, this one is going to be one of the first times I ever really go, I'm kind of messing about because I want to conserve information for playoffs, because this is not the optimal team I could be bringing. Absolutely not. I think this team can win, but it's not going to win because this is some of the dumbest... I have brought one of the dumbest things I've ever done, but if it works, it's really funny. It's not game-winning, but it's really funny. But we'll get into it when we get into it. First of all, Specs Dragapult. I was actually going to bring Infestation Dragapult. I was going to bring it back, but it just doesn't work here. I was going to bring it back, but it just doesn't work here. Between Mega Morwile being able to kill it in 2 different ways, 3 if you include Knockoff, I'm only counting Sucker Punch and Play Rough, it just doesn't work. It really only traps things like Jellicent, which I can just Shadow Ball anyway. I'm just going to go Specs Dragapult. Is it the best set here? I don't really know. But it's certainly good. Fire Blast is obviously nice to kill the stupid Morwile. Dual Stab for Dual Stab reasons, and U-Turn because I like pivoting. Next up, Bandidente. I actually think this one is actually pretty good here, I'm not gonna lie. Bandidente does pretty well into a good amount of their Pokemon. They don't really have a great switch-in. They've got Miltank, which can be Thick Fat, but then it's not Sap Sipper, and that's gonna be really nice for something else later. They've got Jellicent, and then that's kind of about it. They don't really have a lot for Bandidente, and we are outspeeding the Rillaboom while still able to go Adamant, so we do a lot of damage. Plus we've got E-Speed to kind of help pick things off if we don't get the KO, you know, on things like Rillaboom, in case it is like a banded version. We can just pick it off with the Sacred Fire. Same with the Morwile Sucker Punch as well. So I don't really think they've got many great switch-ins. Plus we've got the crunch coverage for said Jellicent. And then Stone Edge are just kind of here. I didn't really know what else to put on, so here we are. Next up, Specially Defensive Mandibuzz. This one just feels pretty decent here. I wanted Mandibuzz for Defog, and it's pretty good switching into Latias. I don't think I need to say much more than that. It's decent at switching into Nidoqueen as well. With the leftovers, this actually means we don't get 2-hit KO'd by modest Life Orb Nidoqueen, which is pretty cool. Mudsdale. This is my Morwile check. A fun fact, it still dies to +2 play rough. So it's not really a Morwile check. But if it's not setting up a Swords Dance, we do get it. Because of the stamina, we do actually get to live 2. So they do actually have to Swords Dance for it. So, but it's also my rocker for the week. High horsepower because they've got the Rillaboom's except for grassy terrain, which neuters Earthquake. We've got counter because I think it's funny. That's it. If we counter something, it'd be funny, but otherwise, not really. And then just rest. Just to rest on up. I don't know if we'll actually get the opportunity to rest, but here we are. So, I have to explain myself for this next one. I don't know why, but I really wanted to bring Rotom this week. I don't know why. I think it's just because I haven't really brought it out much. Same with Mudsdale. I haven't brought either of them out much. I've only brought Mudsdale out twice. So, no, once. I think I've only actually brought it out once. So I kind of just wanted to bring it out again, same with Rotom, but I thought Rotom doesn't have the greatest matchup here. But I'm going to do the dumbest thing I've ever done. Ring target Rotom fan. So there's about 50 million things that make this stupid, but let's go with the basics. First of all, what the hell is a ring target? So ring target makes it so that you turn off your own immunities. So any immunities you have are turned off while you're holding this item. Now, that sounds like a bad idea when this is actually going to help deal with Nidoqueen of all things. Now, that sounds insane, right? I'm faster than Nidoqueen. I've got a bit of defense in there, you know, and then Pain Split to keep us alive. But we've got Trick. And Trick is going to be used to trick the ring target to the Nidoqueen, so we can then Volt Switch on the Nidoqueen. We have to be faster, because otherwise it's going to Ice Beam us. It can't Earth Power us, because did you know, and I had to double check about 3 different times, that Ring Target only works on natural immunities, which it says here on the Showdown. I double checked GameFAQs forums, I double checked Bulbapedia didn't say. But I checked about 3 different forums, both coming from Gen 5 and Gen 6, saying that Ring Target does not affect abilities, which means that Ring Target Rotom Fan still is immune to ground-type moves because of Levitate. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it's so funny. Is it good? Absolutely not. There are some other small applications it has. If for whatever reason they switch in Crobat and we get the ring target on that, then it means it gets hit by Mudsdale's high horsepower, which is really funny because then Mudsdale is just not, Crobat is not a switch in to Mudsdale at all, which is really funny. It also technically means if I trick it onto Jellicent, I can hit it with fighting moves and normal moves, not that I'm carrying, I think, any, but it's really funny. If it works, this will be one of the funniest things on the planet. Is it going to? Probably not, but it's really funny. We've got Air Slash as well. The reason why we've got a bit of defense, by the way, is that it's actually a decent switch into Rillaboom. A lot of my mons are actually pretty good at switching into Rillaboom. You notice I'm not even just bringing Blastoise, because Blastoise is so bad into Rillaboom. It's so bad. So I figured I'd bring a Rotom, because why not? And then the last one, which is also kind of dumb, but also I think actually decent, is a defensive Serena here. So we've got Charm, Synthesis, Toxic, and Grassy Glide. Again, a couple of my Pokemon don't really do great to Crobat here. Mudsdale and Serena most notably, so Rotom Fan actually might put in a decent amount of work. But Charm Synthesis actually has a couple nice applications against, you know, things that don't want to set up in my face. Notably, with the investment, we actually get... Oh, so we outspeed Adamant Mega Mawile with this, with the little bit of speed that we get. And then the rest in defense, which means we can charm the... what's it called? The Mawile. And lower its attack. And then take the hit, and then Synthesis on up. So, like, it's a realistic opportunity. And just kind of try and stall it out a bit. Toxic is there for, you know, things like that want to try and stop this. If it's a Sap Sipper Miltank, when we've got Toxic for it. Same with the Latias that kind of wants to switch in, and maybe Rillaboom. We've got Grassy Glide. I think if I'm going to run a move, I think Grassy Glide's at least the funniest, because I get to use their own grassy terrain against them. Fun fact, they can't actually Sucker Punch against Serena, or Grassy Glide against it, because of the Queenly Majesty, which I think is kind of funny. Again, this one's going to be a bit of a kind of a wash, almost kind of a throwaway, but honestly, I think Trick Rotom Fan is one of the... Trick Ring Target Rotom Fan is probably one of the funniest things I've ever done in my life. At least in Pokemon. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done, but I just think it's so funny. It's so funny. It's not even a joke how funny it is. Is it good? Again, not really. It's not really good. But it's so funny. In fact, I'm going to do something that's so stupid and so specific to it, to the matchup. I'm going to lower Rotom Fan's HP and then give it a bit of extra defense. So if I do trick the ring target, that means I'm probably getting a Life Orb, which means I will take less damage from the Life Orb that I get. This is the dumbest idea. Don't try this. This is one of those don't try this. Like, I did Infestation Dragapult a few seasons ago now. Pushing on for almost a year ago, right? This is worse. This is infinitely worse. Don't do this. But it's so funny. Anyways, we're playing later today. If I win, it's a miracle. This team isn't good, but it's funny, and that's what matters. And I didn't want to. This is one of those where I don't want to reveal the information. Unless I actually put what I want to bring on the line against HawaiianShaymin in the actual match, which I do have some ideas, by the way. Then we and then I lose anyway, then I feel like I'm revealing too much. Whereas this way, I'm conceding basically the bye round through playoffs. Because I'm pretty much guaranteed playoffs anyway. It's just how good is my playoffs, like playoff spot. So, yeah. So we'll have to see. If we get a win, we get a win. I'm building a very defensive team, but I think, like, some of the sets are kind of fairly normal. I think honestly the most normal things are Banded Entei and Mandibuzz. I guess Mudsdale, they're all fairly normal. And I guess, so like the first four are like reasonable brings, I think. The last two are not. The last two are complete meme picks. Especially Rotom Fan. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, I'll let you guys enjoy the match, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I think I've been, obviously it's clear when I lose, when I'm taking things seriously, because obviously I get annoyed, because when I'm taking things seriously, and I lose, then, I'm upset, because, I've actually tried. This one I'm not trying, so I'm gonna have some fun with this one. So, I'll see you guys for the match. Alright. Let's do this. Oh dear. This is gonna be fun. There it is. That's our match. Let's go. Oh my god, I can ring target the Pachirisu. No wait, I can't. Shoot. It's just... I have to remember how my own stupid thing works. That's the wrong thing. So they've brought Pachirisu. Which is funny. I'll admit, I don't see a switch into Entei. Does Banded Entei kill Nidoqueen? No. I'm gonna lead Pult. I don't lead Pult enough. Okay, so I am faster, thankfully. I've realised that now I am clip body, but that's fine. It's rattled and weakness policy. You know, fair enough. So what am I losing to this thing? Well, I don't know if it's physical or special. I think Serena's fairly forgettable. So I think Banded Entei can get the kill. Okay. Well, at least that masks my stupid decision. Persian. So opposite of that, we want a +4 Ice Beam from this thing. Into my Mandibuzz? That's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'll just let it die. Let's see if Entei can get the kill here. It's gonna be offensive, but I don't think Entei can actually get the kill. So what we'll do is we'll go into Mandibuzz, and then we'll U-turn on out, and then go into Entei, who can get the kill. I mean, losing Serena kinda sucks, but, like, Serena wasn't gonna do that much here. Yeah, Stone's Spadef, which lets me live. And it triggers Rattled again. And I'll go into Entei and basically say, listen, I'm going to E-Speed you. Yeah. Not gonna make any predictions, I'm just gonna make sure that thing dies. The Queen comes in, and we go to Rotom. Now, if Showdown messes up, I'm gonna scream. Okay, I am faster, which is good, but I don't take that very well, which is bad. Mandibuzz actually was supposed to be my switch into this, but, you know. Here we are. I'm just going to Pain Split. They're going to go to Pachirisu. I'm going to Pain Split. And my Rotom is now healthy again. The awkward thing is, I don't know how much speed they're running. I need to get a Roost up with my Mandibuzz, ideally. So, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to Air Slash. I'm going to see what happens. They put a Toxic on me, no! How could you? I'm gonna Air Slash again. I'm gonna miss! Oh, it's Super Fang stuff. I'm gonna try and Pain Split because I think they're gonna try and Toxic me here. Okay. I will save Rotom for fodder. Pachirisu? If I Draco, I can kill it. Yeah, I'll just get a pull. Now they Volt Switch. But they do have to switch into Dragapult. Yeah, and there's the Mawile. You know. They do see Clear Body, so they may actually think I'm going for physical here. I'm not. Nah, screw it. Clear Body Fire Blast! Well, you know, that worked better than it should have. Yeah, you know, I don't really have a switch into you. go Rotom. Yep, that's fair. So is that another 4 Ice Weeks? Oh, I brought 5 Ice Weeks this time. Okay. So let me just double check. Entei versus Nidoqueen? And this is offensive as well. This is an offensive Nidoqueen that I'm looking at. And Sacred Fire does not kill as much as I want it to. I think Draco does get the kill, right? Specs Draco? Yeah, Specs Draco gets the kill. And they don't have a switch into Specs Draco, so I can just click Specs Draco here. Mudsdale is expendable. No, they're running a bit of bulk. Like, just enough to get that kill. Just enough to get that kill. That's upsetting. So, 97%. So, they need to be running... about, like, 80 HP to even have a chance at that. That's a little upsetting. Well, I have to go into something that I know is faster, and this is Entei, so I will Sacred Fire. But I say, please don't let me miss a 95 accuracy move again. We'll go straight to Mandibuzz. I will Roost. I will die, apparently. Got it. I'll go to Entei. I will Crunch. That was definitely specially defensive, Pachirisu. Physically offensive shouldn't have died to Crunch. Your Banded Entei actually might do it. How much does Banded Entei do to Rilla with Crunch? Like 40% against offensive. They go to Rilla, which is the right play. I think I have to go to Mudsdale. They would have it, they're banded. Okay. That, I don't think that kills without... It might. So I Sacred Fire here, I get the kill. And it's going to be a 1-0. Unless this isn't actually that offensive of a Latias. If I get a burn... Oh my god! Oh my god, I think I actually get this, as long as I have to hit. Please. Entei, one time. We did it. We actually did it. Oh! So, that was a win I didn't expect to get, but, no joke. I think I accidentally caught them off guard. With Pull. I accidentally caught them off guard with Pull. So I actually ended up getting the win. So they're being a good sport about it. They said they should have grassy glided, because the issue is if they grassy glide and I stay in, then it's bad for them. So yeah, but we actually got the win there, which means we're 7-2. We can actually still make the top cut. We can make the top 2 now. So I actually have to try for my last one, which is going to be rough because it's actually going to be a difficult matchup for the last one as well. We're going against someone who previously is destroyed me, and is a good player. So like they've had a bit of a rough middle season, but I don't doubt that they're gonna pull it back. So we've got to be on our best for that one. So but yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.